I've been thinking a lot lately, as I usually do, about who I am and what makes me me. What I'm supposed to do in life and what my religion is, who I am, and who am I? Just a series of memories, just the sum of my actions, the amount of money that I have, the number of degrees that I get, the people I spend the most time with, my name, my reputation, the amount of agency I have over my life. I personally associate my religion with my identity. I'm a runner. That's my calling, my religion, my creed. I knew a really cool guy from Colorado whose name I forget, but he always said, "You be careful if you go running out there, bro. You just might find yourself." And running has taught me more about myself than I ever wanted to know. More than any of my teachers ever taught me. Maybe even more than my parents ever taught me. But sometimes I'll run, and once I get exhausted and I think, I just can't go any farther, I'll realize I've gotten about 40% of my potential, and I'll push through my limits that I put on myself. And sometimes I even get stuck on like a really bad memory, and it'll haunt me for a while, and I'm out there, and I have two choices: either come to peace with that memory and accept it and forgive myself, or continue to fight it and let it bother me. And you find yourself for sure, and the rest gets lost somewhere between here and there. That's all a part of it. It's amazing that no two steps are the same, and no two runs are the same. I don't really think that there is a God. I'm not religious in that sense. I'm not cynical. I just understand that there was no guiding hand in shaping me as a person in any event in my life. There's nothing unique about me other than my social security number and maybe my personality. If I grew up in Saudi Arabia, I'd probably be Muslim. In Osaka, Japan, a Buddhist. In Dubai, India, a devotee of Krishna. I think we're all born atheists, and then we're taught religion. I think we approach everything in life with our own set of ethics. I could believe in God maybe if, I didn't have to hear people say, "God said," because it would be more appropriate to say that in this specific part of the Bible, that King James said that, a translator of the Bible said that, a translator into Greek said that, a scribe of Mark said that, Mark himself said that, Jesus said that, God said, would be more appropriate. And, I don't know if there's a God. I don't know if we'll ever know. But I do know, if we made a clock of the timeline of the universe, that the sum of the history of the entire world, everything to ever happen, was put on that clock, only 1 second on that clock would be taken up. Realistically, if a clock were to be made, people show up at the 11th hour and the 59th minute and the 59th second p.m. That's how little time we've actually been here. And you know what else takes 1 second? The amount of time required to light a cigarette, to turn on the light, or to splash cold water on your face to help you wake up in the morning. And to me, there's nothing more perfect and awesome. At the end of the day, we have to pay taxes and then die, but even paying taxes is an option. That's what my friend Sandy used to tell me all the time. And I don't really think that the meaning of life is to be happy, or make happiness, or give life meaning, or make others happy, or to glorify God. I think It's about realizing that we're not immortal. It's about realizing we're not immortal and then leaving something in this world that is immortal. Something that will be here long after we are gone and our children are gone. And that's what life's about. And come February, I'm going to leave that ultra marathon. And once I run 86.7 miles to raise money for the Greenville Children's Hospital, I'm going to keep running ultra marathons. I'm going to keep running. And who knows? Maybe somewhere along the way, I'll come to terms with my life and my mortality. When that day comes, I hope to see you all starside. Until then, though, you can find me where the rubber meets the road. Peace.
We